If you've ever played a video game, you know that you have to go through different levels, like Super Mario Brothers, or just to mention one that's pretty common. And you may be very good at going through certain levels and beating the game and beating those levels, and but you may get to a level where it's like, I can't beat it. And you try and try and try and try, and you just can't beat it. It's just too hard. And maybe you've gotten frustrated with that game and you just turn it off and you don't pick it up again. But then later on in life, maybe later on, you pick it up again and you say, I want to play that game again. And you remember playing the first few levels and how good you were. And maybe now you're even better at beating those levels. And then you get to that level again that the last time you played, it just chewed you up and spit you out. And you don't really know how to play that level because you've never really beaten that level. And so it may bring up some challenges. So it's kind of similar with life experiences, whether relationships, jobs, money, spiritual, emotional. There may be different life experiences that you may have already experienced, and you may have already learned your lessons, and you may have already gotten to certain levels in that aspect, for example, in relationships, and you may play those levels well and maybe even better now. There's that aspect of the relationship that comes again that the last time you played, you got beaten, right? You got chewed out, spit out, and you can't quite get it. Well, it happens in life. You know, you get to a point where I'm familiar with this, or I'm doing this much better. You know, I've improved, I've learned my lesson, I'm doing it much better. I'm playing at a different level now. Within those levels that you've already beaten before, you could play them better. But there always will come that one thing, that one aspect of whatever experience you're having that I haven't quite played this level yet. This is the last time I played, I got beat. And so here I am again, trying to learn how to play this level. And so maybe, you know, the more difficult it is, this is some words that I was told yesterday, the more difficult the experience is, maybe we need to go a little slower. Maybe we need to take our time. And if it's even harder, the harder it is, maybe you just kind of stop and just go slow through it. Figure out the level, figure out what's going on. Take your time, you know, go easy on yourself. And so if you're going through something in a relationship or work or in an area of your life where you're experiencing difficulty, or maybe you've never been here before, or maybe the last time you were here, it was painful, and you got spit up and chewed out, you know, go slow. You know, it's okay. You're gonna feel the fear. It's okay. You're gonna feel like if maybe the story's repeating itself all over again, but it's not. So the more you're willing to go through it, the more you're willing to face that fear and embrace it and just be with it and just slow down. It'll help you to make a new story, to change your blueprint, to change your association with that experience. And maybe you'll figure out how to beat that level. And maybe you'll figure out how to play that level better. And you'll move on to the next level. So if you're going through something like that, I encourage you to just be with it, face it, maybe say it out loud to someone. I am afraid. You know, the last time this happened, this was very painful for me. And I never played that game again, or I never wanted to do it again, but here I am. So when you say it, you sort of release it, and you release the power that it has over you. But while you're hiding it, it has power. But when you speak it up and you share it and you admit it and you acknowledge, it loses the power. So I hear you, I'm with you. If you're going through something difficult and you need some support, maybe you need some encouraging words, comment on this video, share it with someone that might be going through something. They might find it helpful. Take care.